What the f***? What the f*** was that?
I know you've had those moments. You've been watching the Cowboys, and I know you've said that to the TV 100 times. Tonight, we're going to talk about some of those moments.
Yep.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ed and Eddie's Silver and Blue. So today we got a kind of a weird subject. We're looking at the top 3 WTF moments that you remember as a Cowboy fan. I'm a long-time Cowboy fan, and I've got a lot. He's been watching for 20 years. He has some as well. So by all means, let's just take turns. Why don't you go first?
All right. One of mine in particular, of just those WTF moments, is Tony Romo's Big Brother game against the Washington Redskins on Monday Night Football. In particular, there's 2 culprits for this night. One, Phil Costa, the center, had 4 bad snaps that went over Romo's head, at his feet. It's to the point where it's like, WTF, Phil Costa, 4 times? Not to mention, Ogletree decided to become a headless chicken. He had no idea where to go. You see Romo grabbing him like, no, go over there, go over there. You can't make that stuff up.
I do remember that, and the fact that it was both of them on the same night was especially hilarious.
Funnier than that is we won too. I don't even know how Romo's Big Brother game, I guess.
Was that the little dump-off pass to Murray?
No, that was another great one where Romo ruptured his back.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you do one.
All right, WTF moment. No, Danny, no. All right, you old heads will know what that is. Back in, 88, I think it was. It was 4th and 1 at midfield in a close game with the Redskins. Dallas was losing, just a couple minutes to go, and they lined up to go for it. And I don't, to this day, know if they were supposed to snap it or not. John Madden's screaming there, oh, they're not going to snap it. They're just trying to draw them off sides. And that's what my brother and I thought was happening. But at the last second, they did snap it. And for some reason, they gave it to Timmy Newsome instead of Tony Dorsett on some sweep, and just got blown up by the Redskins. And Landry was just incensed on the sideline, and they got slow motion of him screaming, no, Danny, no. It's just horrible. It's like, what are we doing, guys? It's horrible.
All right, I got my second WTF moment. It was Kevin Ogletree slipping on a hat against the Buccaneers. I know, it's one of those, just, you can't make that up. It was a afternoon, morning game against the Buccaneers. Romo was trying to throw it to him in the end zone, and we noticed he slipped. It's like, what just happened? On the replay, it showed he slipped on the referee's hat. It's like, oh, well, if he slipped on the ref's hat because he threw it in, that's the ref's fault. It should be, redo down.
Something.
Nope, none of that at all. It's just, oh, well, I guess he blew it. 4th down. What do you do, right?
I remember that one. Here's one, again, representing the old school stuff. Tom Landry with the death threat, getting escorted off the sideline. You remember that? During the game in 86. It might have been a Monday Night Football game. I can't remember for sure. But they had footage of him getting escorted off the field. And they're like, apparently there's been some sort of death threat versus Tom Landry. I don't know if the sniper was in the building or what. But later in the second half, though, he came back out and he's wearing a bulletproof vest.
Oh my God! Okay.
Dude was a B-17 pilot in World War II. All right, he's got big ones.
Yeah, so, but it's like, Jesus Christ, it's a football game,
right? And this is Tom Landry we're talking about.
I know.
All right? This is not some scrub coach. So it just goes to show how horrible some people can be.
That's brutal, man. I've never heard of that either. All right, so my third WTF moment is and I'm sure you modern fans will feel that pain in your heart, the OBJ catch against Brandon Carr on Sunday Night Football against the Giants. Yeah. And again, everyone's talking about this hotshot receiver, his swag, he practiced soccer and football, this great athlete. Fair enough, sure. But, of course, it has to be against our Cowboys, one of the most spectacular, ridiculous, one-handed guy draped all over him catch.
It was a great catch.
It was, but it's WTF, because a pro, at one time, Pro Bowl level near cornerback, draped all over him. It's not like he had any good opening, but it's one of those once in a
Well,
lifetime.
he had an opening because he pushed off a car.
But even still, it's one of those tie goes to the runner things, and it's one of those moments that, of course, it happens once in a lifetime, and it has to be against the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Like, it never fails.
Great one.
WTF.
All right. I got another WTF moment, and this is kind of related to yours because it has to do with the DB, and it's not so much a moment as a thing.
Yeah.
And it's 2019 and 2020, Cheeto Uzie just absolutely blanketing receivers all frickin' season, and for some reason there was a window this big and the ball is fitting in there and the receivers are making these incredible catches on Cheeto all year. There's probably 4 or 5 instances,
I'm going down the list.
maybe 5 or 6 over the course of 2 seasons that he's got guys just completely blanketed and the ball will slip in and guys are making these crazy catches for these amazing completions, and they weren't just little 10-yard dump off passes. These are downfield plays, and it's just like you see it once and you're like, wow, that was amazing. How'd that happen? And then again you're like, the heck is going on? So there you go.
I'm already going down that list. Kenny Galladay, Golden Tate, Adam Thielen, Stephon Diggs. I could just, those 4 alone, I just see those catches in my mind. I'm like, you can't even be mad at Cheeto, because what else is he supposed to do?
He had good coverage. I can't. So anyway, let us know if you've got some memories about some WTF moments. I know you remember some that we didn't mention. Let us know. We'll read about it. We'll talk about it on a future episode.
And feel free to like and hit the subscribe button. Junior and senior, heading on out.
Bye.